because there's a hole you can see over here on the side. Oops, that's totally backwards.
No gutters is not a good sign. But the foundation extends up quite a ways past the ground level, so that's a good sign. That means we don't have a bunch of siding renovation to do. Oh boy. Here, I see the light.
And there is electrical on this.
Floor's solid.
It's a quirky floor plan.
I love the floor plan, honestly.
Yeah, so there are a couple additions on it. That's why it's so weird.
Oh boy. New windows. New windows, for sure. There's, I mean, yeah, because it's $1,000 to rework each window, and that's not including glass, that's not including paint. So, it's unfortunate because, like, I'm obviously anti-vinyl windows, but it's probably the move. Oh boy. Oh, that floor is not sound. I'm not gonna walk around in there. And this all this needs to come down to the studs completely. Same situation here. Windows are shot. I mean, like, the alternative, some people do this, is to refinish the windows and not rework the weights and nail them shut. But obviously that's, you know, it's more common on like big Victorian homes because people always run the AC because, you know, they can afford it. That's solid. It's warped really bad. This almost certainly can't be sanded.
Really?
It's too dipped. You see how much it's curving in?
Yeah.
And it's an oak floor, and you can see it's cupped. Each individual board, you can see like there's a hard edge right there. Does have square footage going for it, which is nice. Like this isn't too cramped. These closets are dinky, but that's not the end of the world. This floor seems to be solid. They want $75 for this.
72.
72.
Which is basically the price of the lot.
Yeah, no shit. This is the addition. This is where the addition cuts off, yeah?
I think this might have been one addition and then this one. Because those bedrooms are just weird the way they're placed.
Yeah.
And if you look outside, there's like 3 different roof levels. So that's my theory.
This might have had more than one addition. Might have had a couple. That's a good sign.
Yeah, newer panel.
Yeah, it's not a fucking fuse box. We have a hilariously low number of breakers. So that would probably...
Well, I don't think they have central AC.
Yeah, so it's about... Does it have a furnace?
Yes.
Is the furnace working?
I don't know.
Can we see the furnace?
Yeah, it's downstairs. There's a creepy doll downstairs, just FYI.
Oh, fun. I feel like this house should be coming with a creepy doll.
Right.
It's like, I would buy it if it didn't have one. Oh boy. Where's these stairs at? bit.
I mean, I would almost turn one of these into a bathroom. And
Yeah.
then get rid of this, expand the living room.
Yeah, this bathroom's awful dinky. And yeah, just cut this room out completely, but I don't see why not. Window unit. Hey. Oh yeah. No, these windows have all gotta go. What's this?
That's the front door. It might be locked from the outside, yeah. We can walk around the outside after.
It's padlocked, I see.
Yeah, well, it's foreclosed, so.
Yeah. Alright, where's the downstairs?
Over here.
Oh, duh. I see someone did a 1970s thing and put a shower in the basement. So their son could stay with them while he settled his divorce, probably. These block walls are all fucked. I mean, they're not totally fucked. You can see them coming in, right?
Yeah.
Because the water
Yep.
got in between there. We had some freeze thaw action. That looks like shit. Some pictures of this situation here.
This is not original. This is updated. So.
Yeah, for sure. What's the investor trying to get out of it for a return?
Well, he'll listen to us, but I told him this could be worth up to 290
Yeah.
with like 100K ish worth of work. So.
It's more than 100K, I think. Because you got 10 G's and replacing that furnace. Maybe we can get the furnace working. I don't know. I'm not a furnace guy. But you easily got $50,000 worth of foundation work here.
Well, I mean, anchors might be less than that. They're running what 700. Well, I mean, this might be beyond anchorage, but
no, this whole house has to get jacked up, and they have to replace all of this. This is
that's super
totally screwed. You can see how far it's coming in. That's coming in a good 8-10 inches.
Maybe more than that.
Yeah, I mean, like it's. And this is your big corner right here where it's had the most fuck ups. So, and then, like this has been taking water now for over a decade.
Asbestos tile, probably.
I see. This looks like a losing battle, Ricardo.
You think so? Is it a teardown?
Yeah, I mean, maybe someone won't, but I guess, like, that's what I would do, unfortunately. I hate to say that because it is a cool little house.
Well, location's great.
Yeah, the location is great. This is one of the best neighborhoods in town. Boy, it's quite a crawl space they got there. Fuck that. Look at the cardboard.
Huh.
Keeping the rotted subfloor from falling down. They probably laid new subfloor right on top of whatever they got.
Whoa. That's gross.
Yeah, this might not be the move. Foundation's the tricky part. This is really expensive. Like foundation repairs start at $8,000, and this is obviously way, way past the basic foundation repair. Like if you're just fucking with one wall, 12 grand maybe. You can, do things like anchors. You can do things like rebar, but you can do things like re-pour. But this all has to come out. And this all has to get re-poured. So they have to jack the entire house up 8 inches and pour a new foundation. And
I don't know if the house can even handle that.
yeah, because this isn't even like an I-beam. This isn't even LVL. This isn't nothing.
Yeah, you got
This is
two
just-
additions on it.
Yeah, and they put this particle board on here, and that stuff holds moisture. So I bet once you pull that back, you got all kinds of rot damage there. I wouldn't do this, Ricardo. Nice doll.
Yeah, that's the selling point right here.
Everyone's trying to leave their mark. Don't you think that was the people who left? And they just...
I don't know. I don't know how long this place has been vacant, but I think someone left at their own purpose.
Oh yeah.
That looks like an old oil tank.
Yeah. It's a fuck you for foreclosing on my house.
Well, maybe they died. I don't know. So I actually ran into a guy I knew who lives here, and he said that he saw
Oh,
them
really?
cleaning it out, and they were hoarding like washing machines in the garage.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Very weird thing to be hoarding. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is the other room that wraps around.
So yeah, this had an apartment in the basement, but it's like one of those DIY deals, yeah. Yeah, this isn't.
No, not the move.
Nope.
Too much.
Too much. Simply too much. Fuck. It's a shame. I really like this kitchen. I really like the I like this a lot. Like, I love this front room. I love this. This is a great aesthetically, a great hallway. Yeah, this you can use this as a bedroom. Like one of these would have to be a pass-through room. So like this might be usable, kind of, but you know, like bedrooms. This is on the really small side of what you'd want for a bedroom. Like it's a kid's room. It's not a
Yeah.
It's not a bedroom.
Well, legally you can't have a pass-through bedroom, so you either lose one of those or
You can't.
it's not legally a bedroom.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
So
yeah,
we'd
you
have
can,
to-
but
We'd have to. What we would do is we would put a wall here, knock this out, expand this out.
another thing could be, well, and this is just making it more complicated and adds cost, but you could split that into a 2-bedroom and then make this a 1 or 2-bedroom because it has its own entrance.
Yeah, the best thing to do here would be 3-bed, 2-bath, or 2-bed, 2-bath. Like with the square footage you got. This is a nice room though, honestly. Like, I mean, like the drywall's probably got some spots, but this is the best room in the house.
Yeah.
And the ceiling fan is trying to get out of here. I don't know, man. Like, demolition alone, demo's gonna take 2.5 weeks. That's 2.5 weeks at $70 an hour and 2 dumpsters.
Mm.
So even by the time you got the place demoed, you'd be into it quite a ways.
Well, we can do the demo, right?
We would do the demo, but we gotta get paid for our time.
I volunteer.
Don't do
Well,
that.
assuming
So-
I get to sell it for a commission later.
No, I hear you on that, but it's all drywall. That's drywall. So this is all addition. That's plaster. Alright, let's boy. Yeah, I gotta crawl around on the roof somehow. Let's walk around real quick and see if we can find an abandoned ladder or something. If you want the final verdict, that might be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can get on top of my car or something.
We'll see.
It's somewhat visible from the front. I mean, at least I can see it.
Yeah. And like a lot of the amenities that this house has, like this front porch and things, like just tear it off, sell it without, you'd sell it with a really basic front porch.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, that's $12,000-$15,000 to do it right. I suppose this fence is pretty nice, and like the other thing is like how much this tree almost certainly is putting a pressure load on your foundation. So like that tree is probably fine, but like some of these other things, like we'd have to have a tree service out immediately. And like I said, you know, it has no soffits, no gutters on the side, which is common, you know, but especially on those parts. But the gutters have failed a long time ago, so we've had water coming in a long time. The soffit's not extending past the structure. Does not bode well. What you do with this is literally the bare minimum. You couldn't.
I don't think we can even get in.
Yeah, you couldn't afford. You just have to like essentially, you know, turn
Tear
it
it
into
down.
a shack for
Yeah.
someone's car. Yeah. Hang on to that for a second.
Alright.
It's a nice roof. It's got about 2 other roofs under it. The flashing's all fucked up.
I should start carrying a ladder.
Sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, but I bet you got
Oh, there is central air. Okay.
where? Oh,